Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know you're like, gee, where's the sleigh? Where's the makeup? Ain't nobody got time for that, okay? All right, so guys, I am coming to you with a wig tutorial. I know it's been a long time. I've been wanting to do one forever, and I finally stopped being lazy and I did it. So I just want to get real close real quick, real close on that scalp. What wig? Come on now, part. Y'all see that? And it's a closure. It's a closure. It's a closure wig. This hair is from Mermaid Boutique and it was sent to me to review. Thank you so much, Ariel. The hair is amazing. Holds a curl. I've been rocking these curls for maybe about, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours, and they are holding quite nicely. I have in a 14, a 12, and a 10. No, I think it's a 16, a 14, and a 12. And I am showing you guys how I pluck this closure. I am also showing you guys how I construct the wig for the most part. I'm not gonna show you how to sew each line because that's too much. And I don't want this intro to be extra long. So I'm gonna hop right into the video. If you guys wanna see how I made this wig extra super easy, keep on watching and make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Bye. Alright guys, so this is everything that we're going to be using. The hair in this video was provided by Mermaid Lounge. That's their IG. Check them out. And these are the bundles and all that stuff. Okay, so these are the bundles. They're really nice, really silky, really nice, all that good stuff. Thank you for sending them to me, Ariel. Really appreciate it. And this is the closure. It's very full. Needs to be plucked, but still very nice. I'm going to be using some T-pins to hold the closure in place. And of course, you're going to need some needles. So this is the mesh dome cap is what we're going to be using to make the wig. Okay, now this is an important part, something to teach you about making a wig with a lace closure, any type of wig. But this part is mainly important when you're using a closure such as this one. So the elastic band that is right here in the cap that basically makes it fit snug on your head while making the wig, you should never sew through this. Your needle should be, you should be able to see your needle. Like, let me do it up here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You can see the needle through the mesh material. That's how you know that you're not sewing through. Now if you go like this and you can't see your needle, that means you're sewing through the elastic and the wig will not stretch. The only time that you want to sew through the elastic is when you are putting on the closure. And another point for the closure that is important to remember, you want to place that closure maybe a centimeter in front of where the actual wig is. All right, so now you're going to remove the wig from the dome cap. And I know I sewed through some fabric, so you guys are probably going to see a little bit of white on the inside. Cut through the band, just where your hand is, not too close to the thread. Okay, you're gonna need some BW2 bleach, 30 and 40 developer. All right, you're gonna need this Purple Rain, and with this, I don't really have any measurements, guys, because when I'm making my bleaching mix, I like to make it thick, but not too thick. Slightly, I don't know, like grits almost, but not dry grits, if that makes sense. Because I want the bleach to penetrate the knots. So, yeah. And I'm just adding a few drops of that rinse. This is just to kind of cancel out those brassy roots. And, you know, just flick of the wrist and mix that shit together. Y'all can kind of see the consistency. My hand is really in the way, but yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing right here. So I'm just going to apply the bleach to the frontal. And this is going to go really fast, but I did take my time kind of. It really doesn't take me that long to do this just because I do it all the time. But yeah, take your time. I'm going to cover it with foil just to kind of speed up the processing time. And I low-key kind of forgot about it. So y'all about to see when I take this foil off. The knots definitely bleached. And it went a little bit through the lace. Okay, so when you rinse the bleach off of your knots, step 1 should be followed by a neutralizing shampoo. This stops the bleach from processing and further brightening your knots. You should follow up with Shimmer Lights shampoo. It's a purple shampoo. This tones it tones away those brassy roots that come with bleaching knots. So definitely recommend getting this. You can get this at Sally's. On this side, I had started to pluck it already before I decided to bleach the knots. So I'm still gonna go back in and pluck that, but it is time for me to pluck this side, and I'm gonna fix that. So don't worry about that. I don't know where the fuck all this white stuff keep coming from, but you're not gonna worry about that. You want to take some tweezers, and I'm gonna show you guys how I not bleach, but how I pluck mine. So I section off this hair in the front because I go back and I pluck that last. And when you're plucking, if you want to take more hair out, you're gonna do better by grabbing it like this ways instead of this way. So holding it sideways. And what I do is I just kind of do like a little skip. I'll pluck in one area, and then so I plucked right here. I'm going to skip over and pluck here. And mainly you really just want to thin out that hairline. This is something you should not rush if you are not experienced and this is your first wig. You don't even have to do this step. So this is just like for people that really want their wig to look extra natural, not too much. All right, so after you pluck, take a comb and comb it back, because it's gonna show you if you pluck too much. And I think I've done enough. I'm gonna go back and pluck some more, obviously, but just keep plucking until it's to your desire, to look natural. but don't over pluck in one area. Like pluck a little and then skip on to another area. So as you guys can see, I'm plucking whatever is in this part. This part right here is not plucked yet, but that's all I'm doing. Whatever is in the way of the part is what I'm plucking away. This is all you should do if you don't plan on bleaching your knots. Then just follow this step right here. Lightly tweeze away whatever knots may be in that middle part. But keep it natural, sis. Do not over pluck this. You can easily mess up. Y'all see that? It should stay thin like the comb. Just trying to make sure I'm keeping this part straight. I don't know how this shit go. All right, so I guess got a little bit more to pluck. Okay guys, now I'm about to correct those bleached knots, those over bleached knots, and I am going to be using a Sharpie. Yes, a effing Sharpie, girl. All right, so I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing up close. All right, so I am simply just running that Sharpie over the roots carefully, making sure not to stain my lace. And this is just a really quick fix, guys, that I like to do. Now, try not to put this on your baby hairs because the ink will run, so you have to be very careful with this.